Protests are nothing new in our country. They are constitutionally protected by the First Amendment, but it's also very clear that that these institutions can regulate the exercise of those First Amendment rights based on time, manner, and place restrictions, neutral criteria. But as you've seen since October the 7th, the line between protesting and rioting has been crossed time and time again on college campuses across the country. Places like Columbia and Yale, some of the most elite, privileged institutions in America, pro-Hamas rioters have taken over buildings, threatened Jewish students, and prevented students from pursuing the very reason they're there, which is their education. I suggest that these administrations take notes from my friend UT Austin President Jay Hartzell, who has taken swift action to break up demonstrations before things turn violent. Yesterday, the University of Texas in Austin announced that nearly half of those arrested on Monday had no affiliation with the University of Texas. In other words, the mainstream media would have you understand, or would suggest that these are somehow students who are outraged at what's happening in the Middle East. But in fact, in Texas, and I bet the same number holds in other parts of the country, that nearly half of those are not students at these institutions. What they did find when they arrested some of these outside agitators was guns, mallets, and other weapons that were confiscated by law enforcement. These obviously are people not interested in peaceful protests. These are funded by many of the same outside groups like George Soros, other dark money groups that support Antifa and other riots that we've seen in our American cities in the past few years. The right to peaceful protest is a fundamental right, as I started out by saying, but it does not grant any of us the ability to damage property, threaten the safety of others, or violate the rules of our university campuses. Senator Langford.